Sorry about the bad audio. That should be fixed now. Let me start over. uh, you were picking up two different microphones at the same time. That's why the audio sucked so bad. Sorry, I should have noticed that sooner. Yeah, that one there works as well. Okay. So yeah, basically this, as you can see, is going to be recorded raw. I'm not using any of the fancy new equipment that I got or anything like that here. There's no fancy lighting or anything. I'm using the new video camera stand, but that's a whim. So some of you know, a few weeks ago I put up a video as an experiment, a video that I put a lot of effort and editing and did a lot of extra things that I don't normally do, and I wanted to see what the result was of that, how that impacted the view count, if any. And the results are in. It didn't. It got the exact same views I got for a few videos I did prior, and no more, no less. Even videos I didn't put any effort in, I got the same 50 views, 60 views. And that kind of hit home, and I posted a tweet out saying that I'm going to take some time just to think it over and think things through and think what I'm going to do with my channel and that. And since then, a lot has happened in YouTube land, a lot of changes has happened, and today I'm just here to go through my logic and my reasoning and tell you guys what my thoughts are. And it's going to be a bit emotional, probably, I don't know. And yeah, we're just going to go through everything and we'll discuss it. And so, in the coming weeks, the first thing that changed is I haven't been hit by this yet, but I can look at the analytics and I can tell you I've been hit by it. Is this thing where if you go to your videos, now as far as I know, I read the news articles and that South Africa doesn't have this yet, but basically what will happen is your all green monetization will turn orange and you won't get any monetization on the videos. Which, to be fair, doesn't affect me, but this does affect your search ratings, and I had a look to see how this actually affected me in total and affected my search rankings and things, and it has already. So when this rolls out to South Africa, and I'm fairly sure it's going to be soon, all mine will do the same thing as LGRs, Boogies, Eli, the computer guy. It'll just get a yellow monetization sign there, and you won't get money unless it's from YouTube Red, which that's not the end of the world because most of these don't generate me anything anyway, so I don't mind that. But what that also means is, and I can't prove this, but I can put my money down that videos that's monetized, that has people backing it via adverts, get better search rankings than videos that don't. Financially, this makes sense for YouTube. And I'm fairly sure I'm going to be hit by this because you can just have a look at what my rankings are. So in total, I've produced 179 videos over my YouTube span. I've been here 7+ years. I think I started in like 2007 odd, very long ago. And back when you had like the 15-minute gap was the first one that they lifted. The first one was, I think, 5 minutes. Yeah, it was 5 minutes, and then they lifted the 5 minutes up, and then you could start posting 15 minutes. And eventually I started physically posting a lot more because I could start doing videos that's long enough in about 2011. And I've been steadily adding videos, and some of them repairs, some of them house tours, things like that. And even back in the day, these videos that they've slowed down a lot, but you used to get like 1,000 views easily on a new video, and they've just slowed all the way down. You don't get these long, these big view numbers anymore. But back then, when you uploaded, generally your videos they'll do okay. Today, if you upload a video, okay, let's go. Come on, page one. you generally get 77, 50, 29, 33. Some of these aren't listed, so yeah, still 20 on that one. You just don't get views, not like you used to. I'm a little channel, I'll probably always be a little channel. People don't generally subscribe to someone if they're looking for a repair video. They won't subscribe because they're looking for that quick one-time fix. So you get like very little subscribers and things. So let's dive deep into, well no, before we do that, let's actually talk about the process. I'm going to talk about 2 videos specifically. I'm going to talk about this live stream that I did on the 19th and this the special that I did on the 16th. Now this is the one that I added a whole bunch of extra things to it. This video was scripted. It took me a whole weekend to make. The first day was filming, the second day was editing, and then I uploaded it on Sunday, quite late in the day I uploaded this. And this got a grand total of 74 views with all of that effort in. And I think it was something fairly robust. I posted this on quite a few of the groups because this is actually something that is of interest in most groups. So I hoped to garner some more views via the Facebook groups, but absolutely nothing extra came through. Then I did this live stream, which literally didn't take any effort. You just put a camera down, made sure it was well enough illuminated, a little bit of a clickbaity title, but that got the exact same amount of views. In turn, it actually had some more thumbs up because the thumbs up were almost instant. Well, this one took a while to get thumbs up, and this has a thumbs down for some reason. I don't know why. So no matter what sort of effort is placed in a video, how much work you do in it, generally speaking, at my channel my size, which is 800, 900 subs, 45 views and that, and you don't get much. And all of these new ones, they don't actually garner people subscribing. They don't. If you have a look at the analytics, all the videos is where most of my views comes from. So logically, that's where most of the likes will come from, and the subscribers will come through from these top 10. So let's just have a look at this top 10 quickly and just see how this pans out. So first one here is 11,000 views. This one is a video I did in 2014. And for whatever reason, it's a dumb video. It doesn't have good repair tips or anything. Very clickbaity thumbnail tag, and it just garners a lot of views per week for whatever reason. Google's algorithm absolutely loves this video. Fixing sticky buttons is a video I actually put a bit more effort into, and it's something useful, so I can kind of see that. But look at the difference in view numbers there. We then see everything you should know about PS2. This one took a lot of effort. It's also the most informative video you can watch if you do repairs and that. It gives you all of the tips and tricks on fixing your own PlayStation 2. But once again, this is 2014. So for some reason, the top ones are all from 2014. Then nothing 2015. I've got this one, and I fixed the friend's DS, which is weird as well. That part 1 gets all of these. Part 2 doesn't get any views. Even though part 2 is actually the fixing part of it. This is just me taking it apart, part 1, and talking about it. It's weird. Okay, another one from 2013. Then 2014. 2017. Finally a video from 2017 from January. And this one does well because I figured it out. Someone picked this up. One of the Chinese distributors for the Orange Pie picked it up. So it was quite early on when Orange Pies came out. They picked it up, they posted it on our website. So it's been steadily garnering more because someone actually picked it up. Even then, this is still far from those for whatever reason. Another one from 2017, and this one just garnered all of this watches. Yeah, it didn't garner anymore. And then, yeah, the rest of them kind of do bad. Once again, 2014, 2013. So having a look at this and having a look at the dates, it doesn't make sense that most of these are so old, because the algorithm simply isn't pushing the new content. It's not, for whatever reason. Let's look at some other things that might be of interest. If you guys want to know what's my watch time, 53,000 hours. That's a lot of it's a lot of watch minutes. I mean, 53,000 watch minutes. That's a lot. Average person watches my videos for 3 minutes 56 seconds. Kind of makes sense. If you're watching something about how to repair something, you just watch it and fast forward the parts that you need. That's not a problem. Okay, views. This has constantly, without fail, gone down year by year, month by month. I have not seen this arrow going up. It's a straight down into nothingness. This is what YouTube pays. It's $10 a month, and this is all from my older videos. I'll come back to that a second, and it's all the old stuff. That's what makes it. $10. I get once a year about. I get a YouTube PayPal deposit. No, it's not PayPal. I think they do it direct, but I get a deposit of R1,000 once a year. It's for those of you thinking that it's worthwhile. It's not. For instance, this camera that I'm filming this on costs R2,500, even though I got it at a discount. So if you have a look at that, you can buy equipment every 2 to 3 years, which you can't. And that excludes all of the thrift shopping and all of the extra things I have to do in my time. I mean, even if I work as a casual on weekends, I get more money than that. Just how it is. Like 72, thank you guys for liking. This does actually count. Dislikes, I've never had this many dislikes. My dislike ratio has gone through the roof. 8 dislikes. 7 comments, this has also gone down, because of course if you're not pushing videos anymore, your comments will go down. Shares, 12. I just want to say thank you to absolutely everyone that shared my video off platform. It's freaking amazing. Even though it's just 12 of you, it's still appreciated. Videos and playlists, that's all me. I should actually add more videos and playlists. Subscribers, now this is something that's very interesting, and this is the main thing I'm here to on about. And one of the main reasons I'm probably not going to do any videos anymore, and this is this thing here, where it constantly loses. Now this is a bad one. This month has actually been quite a good month. Normally the amount of losses equals your amount of gains. And what's been happening is my channel has just been plateauing at 700 and something subscribers constantly. Since the beginning of the year it was like 690, now it's 700, and it's just like been hanging out in that sort of level, which is the biggest problem that I've got with YouTube. And because the things aren't being watched, it's not being pushed as hard anymore. People aren't watching it. If people don't watch it, you don't get subscribers. If you don't get subscribers, your channel doesn't grow. You don't get new people. So you don't get new people to post about videos. You'll talk about stuff. And that's what makes my heart so sore. That's what's destroying me inside, is this number here. Because I don't care about everything else. I don't care about the monetization, because you can see it doesn't bring me new subs, don't bring me extra money. It's the old videos that make that. But this here is the reason why I'm so upset, and that's the reason why I can't see myself carrying on like this anymore. But I digress. Let's go have a look at some of the other things here quickly. Estimated revenue. Now here you can actually see what generates revenue. Okay, these are the things and how much it's estimated revenue. This is total. This is what I get. Well, this is what I get there. I get a percentage. Odd, I don't know how that works. So let's have a look at this quickly. And just all of these videos that actually generate revenue are from 2014, 2015, 14, 13, 14, 15, finally the one from 17. Which is interesting. The one with the retro orange pie actually has more views, but it's not generating revenue. Who knows why? I don't. Okay, oh no, here it is. It is actually. but it had more views than that one, yet it's got less. But these are the only 2017s, 2014, 2012, 2014, 2014, 2013. There's another 2017, but it's generated 6 cents. And by the time we get to the stage, it's not worth carrying on. As you can see, the things that actually generate revenue or monetization on my side, they're from 2014 and down. And that is why if this thing comes in from YouTube, which is demonetizing, it demonetizes most of the old stuff. I've seen LGR post a thing there, and just like all of his videos just got flagged. The problem in doing that is all of this will disappear, so I won't get that 1,000 Rand once a year. Oh well, what can you do? Yeah, this just tells me where my stuff comes from. And as you can see, just about none of it comes from external websites. We can actually go one step further. This is a much better one to look at. So people that watch my videos tend to watch it out of the suggested videos, YouTube search, browser features, external, channel page, direct to unknown, playlists, notifications. You see something that's completely missing here, and that's your subscriber page. It's none of my, it's so low it probably doesn't even like register on here, my subscribers watching videos, or it doesn't mention it. But that's where they come from, and that's why the older videos are being pushed by the YouTube algorithm still, while the new stuff isn't, which doesn't make sense. And then finally, let's just go in to live stream, and then I'll start ending this off because this has already gone on for too long, and then we'll take a quick break. And I can't go into live stream. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, the one thing I do want to show you on here, if I can find it, is just what sort of, yeah, okay, this is everything that I'm eligible from YouTube, and one of the reasons I'm so upset is Super Chat, can't get it, so live streams, can't get money from there, or donations, paid content, can't get money from there. And these things, there's no reason why South Africa is excluded from this. It doesn't make sense. The rest of the world has it. I mean, Brazil and quite a few other third world countries is eligible for this. I'm not, because South Africa, for some reason, I've got no idea why that doesn't work. Anyhow, so I'm going to go back here to live streaming, and I'm just going to talk about my views on this, and my whole thing is, one of the biggest problems I've got here is Eli, the computer guy today, posted a video, and that just resonated through me. And his words were, he took a small hiatus for 3 weeks. He just felt demotivated. He felt like the amount of effort he puts into YouTube just isn't worth it. He doesn't get anything back from it. And then every single time he goes on YouTube and he tries to up his game or tries to change something, YouTube implements a new policy that blocks people, that makes it worse for him to actually create videos. And that's how I feel. That's why I haven't created a new video in 3 to 4 weeks. Because every single time I create something or I change something up, it either doesn't work like the previous one didn't, or I see new YouTube services and terms that completely break it for me. The other thing that I read on there is actually how that demonetization thing works. Okay, one of the main things with it is, if they demonetize, if one of your videos will say it's not eligible for advertisers, whatever that means, you have to go and you have to then dispute it. Now, it's similar to how you put in a copyright dispute. It's another thing that always gets me down. But anyway, similar to that, you put in a dispute. You say, I dispute this. And then according to them, a human will look at it. And we know this isn't a human. It's more machines. It's more algorithms. But nonetheless, a human will look at it for you. And then they'll decide if it is eligible for advertisers or not. which is great, unless it knocks you in the first week, which it does. Most of the people have reported that within the first day, the day that you expect most of your views to come through, because that's how these things work, they knock you on it. They immediately take those away, so you don't get revenue on it during that time. By the time it comes back, it's not like it suddenly goes, okay, we kind of didn't push your video so much, we're going to push it more now so you can get more ad revenue. It doesn't do that. The second part of that is, and this screws over everyone with a small channel, including me, especially people with small channels, you can't dispute it unless you have 1,000 views on that video. It doesn't allow it. How do you guys do that? So for small videos, they're basically telling you go somewhere else. We're not interested in your small channel. Go do something else. Sure, it's pennies, but pennies add up, and you don't know if someone might see your video and they might embed it somewhere and it might get 100,000, 200,000 views, by which time disputing becomes an issue because you didn't get your 1,000 views in the first week. I just can't keep on doing this. I can't keep on putting in time and effort, wasting weekends. I love doing this. I love making videos, but I have to find content that I like sharing. I have to find new stuff that I like sharing. And it's difficult. Charity shops, thrift shops out there, there's nothing at the moment available for me to share. There isn't anything in KZN. Very few finds here. And when I do find some stuff, we can't really make a video. There's only 3 or 4 things, and if I pad the video out of other stuff, people will stop watching there. And you actually get a negative not a rating. It gives you a lesser rank on the algorithm if people don't watch the whole video. You get a greater rank if they watch the whole video. So you kind of get penalized for that, which is interesting. Then you get penalized because your videos are too short if you just do pickups. I can't keep on, my mind, maybe it's me. I just can't keep on putting out content and thinking about all this stuff because it's getting to me negatively. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping out repairs. I'll make a video of this. Then the amount of setup and the time needed to make a video means that I don't always have a full weekend available to me. So the thing just hangs there and I don't fix it. Well, I could have just gone and spent the 2 hours fixing it, not made a video, and it could have been done. So I'm coming to you, YouTube, with my head in my shoulders, and I'm going to ask you what to do. If you've got a Patreon, I've got PayPal and stuff doesn't work for monetization, which is not kind of what I want. I want views. I want people to enjoy my stuff and watch. Nonetheless, that doesn't happen anymore. I'm just looking here at the questions. I can't pronounce your game. Sorry about the audio. I did fix that. Arturo, hello. Hi, Nicholas. Are you Nicholas? Oh, there's Nicholas. Hi, Nicholas. Hello to everyone watching. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut this here, and then I'll download the video, I'll edit out the bad audio, re-upload it. And the interesting thing is, I tested this, live streams, if you just take live stream and you upload a live stream to YouTube, it doesn't get a good view count. If you take the live stream, you download it, you take the exact same video, re-upload it, you get a higher view count. YouTube, your algorithm is messed up. I just think that it's gotten to the stage where they don't know how to. They kept on making the algorithm more and more complex. It's become this beast that no one knows how it works and no one can control it. And because of that, things just don't work, and it just screws over the small guys, the big guys. Everyone gets screwed over by YouTube. I'll say it out loud. Anyway, yeah, that's me, HPZ, guys. I'm gonna go on and take this long hiatus and just stop for a while. I'll still make videos when I find something that's awesome that I want to, when my interest starts peaking, when I get excited again. But at the moment, I just feel dull, depressed, and not motivated to do anything because every time I do, I kind of get kicked. But anyway, that's me. HP Zeta. Cheerio.